Hi everyone, today I would like to talk to you about Discord for a little bit. I would like to talk to you about how to use Discord and some tips and tricks that you might find helpful as you are going about it. So first off, let's start with what is Discord. Discord is a way of being able to talk to other people using a chat. It also gives you the ability to do phone calls and video calls all through the app. The app is able to be installed on Windows, Linux, Mac, phones, tablets, anything like that. For this semester, I created a Discord server for my classes that's private to my classes, and there's also a Discord server for the STEM Center. So, for the Discord server for the STEM Center, there is some different text channels that you could potentially join if you would like to. So, for example, we could join the CIS channel. Perhaps I am not as interested in the engineering channel, so one of the things that I can do is actually right click and mute the channel. So, if I don't want to hear updates from engineering, I would be able to mute for a specified number of minutes or hours, or until I turn it back on. I can also change notification settings. So, one of the things that I can always do in Discord is tell it when I would like to be notified, if at all. So, let's say, for example, you're in one of my classes and you are in information security. So, you probably don't want to hear my updates for, say, Linux administration. So, you could right click and mute the channel or turn off notification settings so that you don't get any of the updates that I'm going to be posting here. Now, another thing that you can do is you can do pinned messages. So, I'm going to try to have pinned messages that are going to be important information. You can look at the pinned message by going to the little pin up at the top and see that I've created one pinned message for this channel. I'll try to have pinned messages in the STEM Center Discord as well. Now, another thing that you can do with Discord is you can DM people or direct message. So let's say, for example, I would like to direct message Jay. I can say hi to Jay, and that's going to send him a message. Now, we already had a DM going, so it's going to already have some of this. If we didn't, this would just be blank, and you can see that I've sent him the message, hi. Now, I can add friends to my DM, but another thing that I could do is I could go to Jay here and I could make Jay one of my friends. So I could add him as a friend and go here, and you can see he has said hi back to me. So this will allow me to have a direct message with Jay. Now, I could add people to this DM and we could actually create a study group. So, if I wanted to, I could friend some other people in the classes and we could create a little study group. Now, I could also do things like call him. So, there's a little phone symbol up here. I could start a voice call, I could start a video call. I could message him, but I can actually use some different text formatting options to do the message. So let's say, for example, I wanted to share some code with Jay. So I'd want to say, hi, could you please help me with my code? And then the way that I could add some code is I could add a single backtick. This is above the tab on the left. And I could add my code like this. I could also add some code in a different way. And I could have 3 backticks. And that's going to make my code look a little bit different. So you can see here I have code within the line, or I could have a little block separate with code. I can also do things where if I wanted to, I could do bold or italics. So I could say something like, bold would be 2 stars, super, need help coding, thank you. And then you can see that that has bolded the super. I could also do things like italics with a single, and I could do 3, and then it would be bold italics. If I wanted to, I could also do different types of code and syntax highlighting. So I could do something like 3, and this is going to be in CSS, and I'm going to say memes are cool. And this will hopefully show up as a little block of code. Now, there's other ways that I can do this. You can actually get a lot more in depth. You could get a lot more detail. You can do other things with Markdown. So if you wanted to send somebody code in here, you could totally do that. And you can see he was able to give me some feedback and help me out with my code right here in the direct message. So that is how to use bold or italics for formatting, how to send code, how to mute channels. So if you're getting too many notifications, you just want to mute the whole thing or change your notifications, you could absolutely do that. Remember, it's a right click on the channel and you can either mute or change the settings. I see a little bit more because I'm an administrator, but you'll see a little bit less here. This was also how to do video calls or voice calls. Now, the last thing that we can do is actually a reaction. So you can see he's helped me with my code here. He's given me a suggestion. I'm really happy about that. So I can add in a reaction of a thumbs up or perhaps a smiley face. So I could send him a smiley face, and then he knows that I've read the message. Thank you so much. I appreciate the help. And that's a basic rundown of how Discord works. If you have any questions or problems, please feel free to reach out and let me know. Thank you.